Hello and welcome to your morning yoga practice. My name is Sarah and I will be your guide today. I particularly love this practice because of the energizing effects it has on my body, especially first thing in the morning where I might wake up a little groggy, sensitive and perhaps stiff. By coming into some nice breathing and some strong yoga poses, it really helps to pump the blood around my body and to bring new oxygen and a new sense of mindset and life, helping me feel awake and ready for my day. Please feel free to modify, listen to your body. Ultimately, it's your practice. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Let me know how you get on in the comments below. Give it a like as usual, and let's begin. So we will begin in a comfortable kneeling position. You might want to sit on a block or on a cushion just to elevate the hips slightly. You can draw the knees together, and if you want to have a slight gap, absolutely fine as well. You can also place a blanket underneath the tops of the feet if this is not the most comfortable position for you. And then from here we'll start to take a few deep breaths. So placing one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Inhale, start to expand through the chest. And then exhale, just lightly blow out the breath through the mouth. Two more. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, lightly blow out of the mouth. One more. Full breath in. Full breath out. Settling into your body, settling into your practice. From here, we'll blink open the eyes, interlace the fingers, press the palms up to the sky, look up, and then draw the ribs in a little as we stretch through the side body. The right hand comes down and the left arm sweeps up and over. So lengthening out through the side ribs, gazing up, shoulder is softening back, and then slowly move all the way over towards the other side. So reaching the right arm up and over, pressing the right hip down, and again sending the breath into the rib cage, the right rib cage. One more deep breath here. Exhale as we come back to center. From here, facing the front of the mat, we'll come into our all fours position. So wrists are stacked underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. And then we'll start to move through a few cat and cow poses. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, round and dome through the spine. Two more. Inhale, linking breath to movement, gaze up. Exhale, round, tuck the chin. One more. Inhale, heart draws forwards. Exhale. This time we're going to tuck the toes and come straight into our downward facing dog. So walking out the feet, starting to open up through the hamstrings. So they might feel particularly tight today if it's first thing in the morning. So just easing into the body, settling into the practice. So no rush here, just finding stillness when you are ready. And relaxing the head, maybe shaking the head, yes. Shaking the head, no. Spreading the fingers nice and wide, nice bend in the knees to lift through the hips. Don't feel like you have to straighten the legs or even have the heels on the mat. So slight lift in the heels is fine. And then take one more breath here. Big breath in. Big breath out of the mouth. Let it go. Slowly walking the hands to the back of the mat. We'll come into our ragdoll. So feet are hip distance. We'll take hold of each elbow. And then we'll just sway from side to side. So again, easing into the body, easing into the physical poses. And then interlace the hands behind the back of your neck. Just allow that to start to open up through the back of the neck. So without any tugging, any force, just allow the weight of your hands to gently lengthen through the neck. Slowly releasing the fingertips, pressing into the feet, unraveling vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way up to stand. Lovely. We'll come straight into our tree pose of Vrikshasana. So sending the weight into the left foot, we'll take our right foot to the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. So anywhere but the knee. And then we'll bring our hands to heart center. From here, just focus your drishti, your gaze, on a point that doesn't move. And then if you would like, you can send the prayer up above. Just starting to calm the mind. Starting to find that deep sense of focus in your practice. Slowly taking the right foot down, we'll move straight onto the other side. So the left foot is coming to the ankle, the calf, the inner thigh. Focusing our gaze again. And then option to send the prayer up above. Breathing solely through the nose now. Lightly place the left foot down. We'll step our right foot forwards, coming into our warrior one. So the back heel is pressing down. So we're at a 45-degree angle on the back heel, and then you might want to widen your feet so that you're on train tracks rather than a tightrope. Reach the arms up above and find your warrior one pose. Keep lengthening through the tailbone, keep pulling up through the pelvic floor, and then soften into the hips. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. One more full breath in. Full breath out. From here, we'll straighten the front leg. You might want to reach for your blocks. And then you can place them either side of the right foot. Inhale, take a back bend, hands come to hips. And then exhale, hinge from the hips as we forward fold over this right foot. Maybe the back foot comes slightly further in. Take your hands down onto blocks, books, whatever you have. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Now you're welcome to not use blocks. You're welcome to take your hands to the mat. But again, feel into your body and modify your practice based on your individual needs. One more breath here. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold in. Lovely. We'll step the left foot back and we'll place our right hand to our shin. Left hand comes to the hip as we turn the chest and come into our Utthita Trikonasana, our triangle pose. Option here to extend the left arm up towards the sky. And then keep rotating the chest as we turn our gaze. The shoulders are moving away from the ears and we're opening up through the chest. This top hip is moving back, breathing in and breathing out. Reach the right arm forwards and back, reverse your warrior. Lengthen through the right side body, generous bend in the front knee. Couple more breaths here, opening up and enjoying this nice pose, this nice active, strong reverse warrior. So strong legs. Straighten the right leg, reach forwards and to the left as we move all the way down to our Prasarita. So Prasarita, feet, toes are facing in, heels are facing out. We'll take a block in between our feet, or maybe you want to take your hand onto the ground. Left arm reaches up, we're turning and twisting the spine. So lengthening out and drawing the top shoulder back, turning and twisting from the lower, the middle, the upper back. Another inhale. Exhale, the left hand comes down. Inhale, reach the right arm up and back, turning and twisting through the chest. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more here, inhaling. And exhaling, coming back to center. We'll press through both feet and then we're going to go on the other side. So we'll turn to face the back of the mat. The left foot is facing backwards as we reach our arms up either side of our ears. Fingers are spreading wide. We're drawing the lower belly in and we're sinking and softening into the hips. Come back to the breath. Maybe you practice Ujjayi breath, breathing solely through the nose. Again, enjoying this sense of focus, this nice opportunity for calm and stillness in your day. And then straighten the left foot. Bump up the back foot if you need. Hands to your hips. Maybe you want to grab your blocks. Inhale, take a back bend. Exhale, forward fold over this left leg. Hands can come onto blocks here. Inhale, heart draws forwards. Exhale, we fold in. Try to draw the left hip back in line with the right. And then with every inhale, we're finding more length. With every exhale, we're folding slightly deeper. Drop the head is heavy. One more breath, inhale. And exhale to stay. This back foot slides a little further back, and we'll take our left hand to our shin. Inhale, either take the right hand to our hip or reach up towards the sky, opening up through the collarbones, gazing upwards. Nice. Breathing in, breathing out. So always continuing to breathe in our practice. This is helping ourselves wake up by bringing new oxygen into the physical body. Lovely. Inhale, sweep the left arm forwards and back, reverse your warrior. And pause here, feeling into the strength of the legs, pressing into the outer edges of the feet. And again, just using this pose to start to bring some new energy, this new oxygen and life into your morning. Gazing up. And then slowly we'll straighten the left leg. We'll reach the left palm towards the right and all the way down. We're going to practice our Skandasana. So you might be quite high up, so our surface lunge. This is quite a nice variation to take. So bending into the left foot and just bringing the hands to the heart center. Or if you can, we're flexing the right foot and we're going to come all the way down into our deep surface lunge. You can bring the hands onto the mat or onto the ground. This is quite nice to have some support here. Or if you want to challenge your balance, start to gently lift your hands to your heart center. And then from here, we'll move all the way over towards the other side. So flexing through the left foot, bring the hands to heart center. Again, you might be up here, absolutely fine. And then open up through the chest. So wherever you are, draw the shoulders back. The shoulders start to slide down the back. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly start to frame the front of your mat. And then we're going to heel toe this right foot over towards the left. And we'll come into our pigeon pose. So checking the back foot isn't sickling. Inhale, heart lifts. And then you might stay on blocks. You might take your hands to the mat. You might come onto forearms. So just finding your pigeon pose. Starting to open up through the right glute, through the right hip. And just enjoying this time to breathe and feel the support of the mat, the earth underneath you. Starting to calm down the breath now as we move towards the end of our practice. Very nice. And then we'll send our weight into the right hip as we swing our left foot up and over. So we're coming into a seated twist. We'll just take a nice open twist to begin. So hooking the left elbow onto the right knee, taking the right hand behind and turning the chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn from the lower, middle and upper back. So nice twist again. Twists are really energizing. So quite nice to do first thing in the morning. When you're ready, hook the right elbow and we'll come into a slightly deeper twist. If you're pregnant or if this doesn't feel right, just stay in your nice open twist. And then slowly come back to center. We'll take our left foot forward this time and we'll swing our right foot back. So we're coming into pigeon on the other side, flexing this left foot. Again, check over your right shoulder, make sure your back foot isn't sickling. Inhale, gaze up, open up through the heart, and then slowly in your own time, start to forward fold. Breathing into the left side now. You can also place your forehead on a block. So become nice and comfortable, nice and supported in this one. A few more deep breaths here. Coming onto the hands, swinging this right foot all the way over. And then we'll start with our open twist. So hooking the right elbow, taking the left hand behind you. And then inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, twist, and twist. Inhale from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Exhale, crown of the head to the base of the spine. One more breath here. And then slowly we'll come into our slightly deeper twist. Again, if you want to just stay where you are in your open twist, absolutely fine. So it's your practice, modify as you need. Otherwise we're twisting and again deepening the breath. So just starting to wring out any tension in the spine, the lower back, the upper back. Really nice way to start our day. And then gently come back to center. Bring the hands up above, gaze up. And then exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you.